Good morning. Long time no see. So I didn't make a video yesterday. I just didn't pull my camera out all day. I was having a study day and nothing remarkable happened. So I got up, we got up at the regular time, we went to school, it was -1, this morning it was -6. We've had some really wintry weather. Took James to school. Yeah, I went home and did some jobs. Oh, that was it. I had loads of telephone appointments, so I couldn't vlog any of that because I was just on the phone a lot. And then I went out to work. And then in the afternoon I was studying. So, it's just not fun to vlog me sitting at my computer making a PowerPoint. And then in the evening, James went to Grandma Gina's, so I went to go and pick him up. And we came home and went to bed. So it wasn't really vlog worthy. And today I don't know if I'm going to be able to vlog much of today because we're going on a school trip with James's school and I'm going along as a parent helper. And obviously I'm not going to vlog any of that because it's James's school. Imagine you're at a pantomime, that will be it, with John Barrowman and the Crankies. But last night James didn't sleep. So when he was at Grandma Gina's, he watched something that he's not allowed to watch because it gives him nightmares, and then sure enough, he had nightmares. So he was awake from about 2:30 till 5:30 this morning, which was fun. So I've had to put some concealer under my eyes because I look like I've been sucker punched. So currently I'm sitting in a cul-de-sac around the corner from James's school. I'm about to drink a coffee from Ernell's Bakery. It's one of the worst coffees you'll ever have, but it's warm, so I'm going to drink it. Because it is still -2 out there. Let me share with you some dreads that I'm having. Apart from dreading the bus, the coach ride, because coaches are an instrument of torture, and I'm sure if you go to the 7th circle of hell you'll be stuck on a coach. Basically I'm too tall to sit on a coach. From my knee to my hip is too long, so I get jammed against the seat in front. It's going to hurt my back. Oh, I just know it's going to be joy. And then pantomimes in general, rubbish, unless Uncle Marcus has written them, and then they're really funny. The Crankies, oh my gosh, the Crankies. If you don't know who the Crankies are, just hang on a sec, let me look you up. A stunning photo. Here's the Crankies. That's a woman dressed as a little schoolboy. And her husband is playing, I don't know what. The Crankies are a Scottish comedy duo who enjoyed success as a cabaret act in the 1970s and on television in the 1980s. The duo comprises wife Jeanette and her husband Ian, who, by the way, are swingers. Excuse me while I vomit. As the Crankies, they portray schoolboy wee Jimmy Cranky and paternal figure Ian Cranky. Do you know what I mean? His wife is playing his schoolboy son. What the Anyway, they wigged me out. I hadn't realised they were going to be in it, otherwise I would never have agreed to go or let James go, because it's weird going on there. Anyway, worried about the Crankies. Worried I might need therapy afterwards. And then school have predicted we will be back at school on the coaches at 4:15. That's just not going to happen. I went to the pantomime last year as a parent helper, and we were back late. We should have been back at 3:15, and I think we got back at 4:30. So the fact that they're predicting 4:15 makes me think 5:30, which makes me think rush hour traffic, which makes me think we're going to be there for days. So, I'm not looking forward to that aspect of being trapped on a coach with lots of small people in rush hour traffic, and small people have small bladders and they need wheeze quite often. And as I'm filming this, people are walking past and looking at me like I'm a right weirdo. So maybe I'll do a Christmas tag while we're sitting here chatting. Let's find a Christmas tag. Holly Jolly Christmas YouTube tag. Ooh, this is going to be good. Favourite Christmas movie? It has to be It's a Wonderful Life. Oh, I went to see it in the cinemas a few years ago with my old work as Work's Christmas Do, and I started crying before the credits had finished rolling at the beginning. I just love it so much. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Are you on the naughty list or the nice list? I think I'm on the nice list. Maybe I'm a thundering awfulness and I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm on the nice list. Shows an embarrassing Christmas photo. No. Apart from the fact that I have none because I'm in my car, I also don't think I have any anyway. Have you ever had a white Christmas? Yeah, a couple of times. One time when we were kids, it bucketed down on Christmas Eve and we woke up to snow everywhere. That was such fun. That was really good fun. And then another time when my sisters brought their now husbands, then boyfriends, back for the first Christmas. So I think the twins were 18 and my uncles would have been 30-ish. And they both come for Christmas as single young men. And one of them, the pacifist, the nice guy, got really violent and started lamping snowballs like proper violently in the boys' faces, and I think he got all protective and uncly. And it was quite hilarious. Do you start your Christmas shopping on Black Friday or wait until the last minute? First of all, Black Friday is an American thing, and I think this must be an American tag. I did some shopping on Black Friday, but for a couple of bits and bobs, books and things like that. I start my Christmas shopping in August, if I'm being honest. Gotta spread it out. If you could be in any Christmas movie, what would it be? Probably Elf, because it's hilarious and I love Will Ferrell. Name all of Santa's reindeer. Oh. Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid. Somebody. Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen, and a Rudolph. Yes! Is it? Is it Rudolph? Is there 9 of them? Dasher and Dancer, Prancer. I think there's 9 of them. When does your family put up your Christmas tree and who decorates it? We put our Christmas tree up generally on the 1st of December, although this year we had school fair on the 1st of December, so we put it up on the 30th of November, and James and I decorate it, and it's usually just me in the end. James will put a few cursory things on. Stephen does nothing. I say does nothing, he has to go and get the decorations out the spidery death hole. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? It is fake. Peeking at gifts or be surprised? Well, it's not really peeking at gifts. I used to choose what I would like, and I don't really get gifts anymore, so neither. I prefer to give presents. Show us your ugly Christmas sweater if you have one. You'll see it on several vlogs. Faux Christmas, as I'm wearing it. It's got Christmas puddings on the boobies. It's a little bit rude. If you could be under the mistletoe with anyone, who would it be? Stephen, my husband. Does your family have a special holiday recipe you like to help make? There's a few recipes that we've got. I always host my Christmas Eve cheese board, and I make Kimmy's shrimp dip, which has become a family recipe. I'll make my version of it. In fact, I've made it once already this year for Christmas lunch. And orange mush is probably our family recipe, and that is carrots and swede mashed up together with butter and salt. Are you a pro present wrapper or do you fail miserably? I'm pretty good at present wrapping, but that's delegated. We're a husband and wife team. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling? No, I was singing a Christmas carol concert at our church fairly regularly on Christmas Eve, but I've never gone caroling, although my sisters went busking playing their recorders, playing 2-part harmony Christmas carols, wearing Santa hats and with a little bucket, ice cream bucket, and it said the twins wish you a Merry Christmas, and they were there for like 3 or 4 hours with my dad as a bodyguard. And they made like 30 odd quid, and that was when we were kids. I'd forgotten about that. What tops your tree? A pound shop star that I've had for years. Do you make New Year's resolutions? No. Do you stick to them? No. You've been granted one Christmas wish. What will it be? All my family to be together. And when I say all my family, I mean my sisters and their husbands and kids and my brother. Yeah, and that's going to happen this year, which is nice. So that's the end of the Christmas tag. I quite enjoyed that. I'll try and get some clips later on after Pantonus, but I don't know if I'll be able to. So we'll have a little chatty video instead. See you later. Hi, I'm back from the pantomime. We survived. As I predicted, it was torturous. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. The coach was late, so we stood in the cold and froze. And then we got on the coach and the heating was stuck on full whack and the air conditioning was broken, so we boiled. Then we got off the coach and stood outside the theatre and froze. And then we finally got seated, watched a completely inappropriate show. The Crankies are creepy as all get out. It was rude, it was scary, it was like somebody had got a fag packet and put together what they thought would be a money-making show, and they were like, oh, we've got some under-the-sea 3D terrifying shizzle left over from Halloween about a haunted shipwreck, which, where does a haunted shipwreck happen in Dick Whittington? Can anyone tell me? Because I have no idea. So they put the 3D glasses on the kids for the second half and terrified them. There was children sobbing. Wonderful. James was scared. Luckily, he was with his one-to-one, who looked after him. My friend's son has got additional needs. He went home and vomited all over himself. So, yeah, you know, it was terrible. And then, as predicted, the show overran. We waited for 25 minutes on a staircase to get out. And then we got on the buses. And instead of getting home at 4:15, we got home at 10 to 6, was it? 10 past 6. Something like that. Oh, and we're on the same bus with a broken heating aircon situation coming back. So we boiled coming back as well. And then by the time we got back to the playground, some parents, God bless them, had been stood in the yard for 2 hours in minus temperatures. So it was just a bit of, I don't know how to politely say show, but it was that. It's over now. James is in bed. So everything got pushed back. He was starving when we got off the coach. He kept talking about the scary part and being scared of the sharks. So we drove home. He wanted some French fries. We went to McDonald's, got French fries. He came home and had some tea, had a bath and went to bed. But he went to bed late. As I think I told you, he was up last night having nightmares, so he was shattered. So it's 10 o'clock now. And he's probably been in bed for half an hour, if that. So right now I'm editing, and then I am going to bed. And we'll see you tomorrow. And hopefully tomorrow some Christmassy things will happen that aren't, you know, mortifying. Bye bye.